Hello everyone, this is PrussianPrince with another Total War Warhammer 2 matchcast, and this is going to be PrussianPrince, yes, from RTK clan, and yes, that is me. I'm now in RTK clan, no longer in Agony because Agony went inactive. Technically I am like an honorary member of Agony, but you know, I am actually playing for RTK now, that is the Round Table Knights, and I am actually trying to get back into Warhammer 2, you know. So we'll see how that's gonna go. But in this game, again, it's with the Hunter and the Beast DLC, so this is early access. Again, many thanks to Creative Assembly for giving me this key in advance. I'm not sure if I said it in the previous video, but if I didn't, I'm saying it now anyway. Because yeah, I really appreciate being able to try it out before it's actually released and you know, give you guys some footage of it. So let's see what's going on here. Where first of all, if you look at the title of the video, you're gonna see that I am playing as Falcon, who is playing as, of course, the Lizardmen. Now my composition, so I'm playing as the Wood Elves, he's playing as the Lizardmen as I mentioned. But what do I have? Well, I have, first of all, I have a Glade Lord on you know, Forest Dragon. That is as well, I have Prey of Anatharema, so that is going to be very useful, and you'll see why that could be very useful. And I have a spell, Singer of Life, with Earth Blood, I think. And then I have a bunch of Way Watchers here. I have 3 Way Watchers. Besides that, I have a bunch of Eternal Guards with shields, spaced out, so you know the spells don't hit them too hard. 2, 3, 4 of them over here, and I have Wild Riders on the right flank, Wild Riders with shields on the left flank, and then the last Wild Rider here. So basically 2 Wild Riders on my right flank. That's where I have more units. Now for the Lizardmen, I feel like, well, you know, since I don't actually know the Lizardmen roster, it's going to be a little bit more difficult. And I mean, I don't know the Wood Elves roster yet either, but you know, at least I have played with it. So yeah, on the front side we have Nakai the Wanderer, who has some, I actually can't, yeah, I'm not sure how I like, is there any way I can keep it on that so I can check the spells? I'm not entirely sure. So yeah, I don't really know what spells he's got there because I can't really look at it. Then we have some skink cohorts with javelins. Should be a bunch of these. 2, 3, 4 of them. So 2 on each flank, interestingly enough. And in the center, we have a bunch of these red-crested skinks. These are Great Axe Infantry. We have Armor Piercing and Cohort of Sotek, also red-crested skinks, by the way. And again, Armor Piercing and Poison. Actually, they're all poison. Interesting. These ones too. We do have a bunch of Chameleon Stinks up front as well. These are also just well, these ones are just melee infantry, so that can definitely be interesting. 2 on each flank again. And I believe, well, that's not really the entire build. We also have a Skink Chief over here, and a couple of monsters here, which you know, is gonna make it pretty difficult for me to win this. So we have like Skink, well, you know, to win on this flank, not this. So we have a Skink Priest of Heavens over here, as well as Sacred Croxigore unit. Are there 2 of these? There's actually 2 Sacred Croxigores here. I did not notice that. Or are they? Yeah, it's 2 Sacred Croxigores. Definitely 100%. Alright, so those are the builds. Go and get into it. So as you can see, I turned off fire at will so I can target something with the Way Watchers. Not sure what to go for yet, so I just go instantly on the red-crested skinks, and they clearly do not like it. He's gonna actually pull them back so they don't take that much damage, but oh, is he actually gonna dodge that? He actually dodged that very well, by the way. That was really impressive. Now on this flank, I'm gonna put it like this so you can see more properly. On this flank, I'm trying to send the wall riders with shields here into the javelins because I feel like they're a little bit overextended. Also send the Spellsinger of Life, but it's not the best idea, but at least I want to disrupt them so they can't actually shoot into my wall riders with shields. Here I sent the Glade Lord as well, but it's going to be a little bit crazy for me. And here I'm just going to start pulling back because I do not want to take an engagement over there. I feel like I have a good engagement here, so I just want to mop this part up while, you know, busy over here. So here I made a huge mistake. I think I did not turn on Fire at Will on the Way Watchers, so I haven't been firing for a while. I think I do turn it back on at some point. But yeah, again, I get the Glade Lord down here, but I'm not really sure if this is worth it because he's taking massive damage from the Chameleon Stings here. And I make another mistake here. Not even just the Fire at Will, but I also had Skirmish mode on, so because of that, they went into the red-crested skinks, which was really weird actually. Probably because they were like kind of attacked from multiple angles. Yeah, so with the Glade Lord here, I did actually end up routing a Chameleon Skinks unit, and I get us hitting the Spellsinger of Life here. I'm also sending Wild Riders around. I'm hitting Earthblood here because I need to heal these guys up. Like, these guys should not, and they should really not die here. Also getting a nice charge here with the Wild Riders and the rear charge with the Spellsinger of Life. Also got more Wild Riders coming in here, so these units here, these two Javelin men, are dead. I've also popped some... Have I popped anything, or has he like popped something on me? I'm not really sure. Yeah, so here... Oh, I actually missed the important part here. So you can see that... oh, here Nakai the Wanderer actually got enough remod and like focused by the Way Watchers, and now the Blade Lord is on him as well, so that is actually pretty crazy. More Wild Riders coming in here into the Chameleon Skinks. Doing very well right now. That charge was pretty good, I think, but the thing is that now they're gonna get chased by the Sacred Croxigores and our units, so I have to pull them out. Over here, these Eternal Guards here are holding pretty darn well in melee. And my Spellsinger of Life is definitely actually managed to rout this Skink cohort. Very impressive of it. Now I'm targeting the Skink Chief, but I guess this is not really the best target for me. Probably should just be switching targets anyway. I didn't pray of the Rima at him, so it's just wasting shots right now. I think I changed target at some point. Let's see to what I changed target to. I mean, I could be hitting these Sacred Croxigores and be doing significant damage, actually. I think. Yes. Oh my god, they got melted. They got melted here. Look at this. Oh. Oh my. My Way Watchers actually got hit here, which wasn't good, but all the Sacred Croxigores are dying. The thing is, there's a bunch of these units here coming in, and I have to... I'm sending in my Glade Lord, so like I stop all of this, and now the thing is the Glade Lord is being focused down by all of these Chameleon Skinks. Over here the Eternal Guards are doing something, the Wild Riders are not doing anything. I have some Eternal Guards coming back here, and I still have... The Glade Lord is taking significant damage from these Chameleon Skinks, by the way, and the Way Watchers. Definitely running around here, and these guys, oh, they are gonna get caught here by Sacred Croxigores, so that's not good for me at all. And here I barely didn't notice this red-crested skink, but like I turned just in the nick of time. I'm not sure if I even lose a unit. He's wavering, so he might rout. I got a volley into him, maybe that'll rout him. Oh, that routed him, so maybe it took like one Way Watcher. Not sure. I can't see any bodies here. Took one at best. Now here, I pop Earthblood here or something, and now this is gonna rout a bunch of units, but I still have some Wild Riders coming around. There are no other units. Well, actually, there are some engagements going on over there, but it's fine. Now, Wild Riders here. I'm gonna try and charge them into the Sacred Croxigores. I'm not sure who's gonna end up winning this. I think I do, because you know these Wild Riders are in pretty good shape here. Now here we're gonna be killing the Sacred Croxivore as well, and at this point it's actually looking good for us. I'm targeting the Skink Priest of Heavens again. Not really sure why. I mean, this damage here is gonna eventually happen, right? But it's pretty hard to damage him. But yeah, I'm routing a lot of the stuff here, and at this point it really is looking very good. There's still a bunch of skink cohorts around here and red-crested skinks, but you know, I have managed to actually win the... I mean, I still have my Way Watchers. The problem though is that the Way Watchers are out of ammo right now. The Way Watchers are out of ammo, then you know I could have an issue. However, I still have the Blade Lord on Forest Dragon, so hopefully I still have a bunch of Wild Riders, and I'm chasing down this unit, so it doesn't come back. That would be problematic if it did. Here's just a bunch of Chameleon Skinks. The Skink cohort. This unit came back, but since it came back, I decided to charge it in. But you know, these units also shattered, and that is going to be it. Actually, that is the game. You know, it was pretty hectic, but at the end of the day, I did end up winning. There's an Eternal Guard here that came back, and I forgot about it. But yeah, that should be it. I mean, there's actually a unit here. I mean, I'm using Brave Anathema here anyway, but you know, things are happening. There's actually like they're actually just not dying here. But I'm gonna send in even Way Watchers into mine. That normally doesn't happen. You know, they're out of ammo, so why not surround them? Might as well do it right now. Yeah, this has gone very well at this point. You know, like it's just over, and yeah, Pyrrhic victory. So that was a very fun game actually against Belcon. Take a look at the statistics. Now in Warhammer 2, statistics don't really matter that much. And really that's because units have HP, and there's a lot of single entity units, and there are also like units that have like very few entities, so it really depends a lot on like the army you have, the army they have, and how many entities, and you know how important those units are, how high HP they are. So you know, maybe some units are stealing the kills while some other unit, like, you know, made them weaker. It really depends. But even so, the Wild Riders did excellently here, I think. They did a very good job. The Way Watchers, I mean, they pretty much got rid of Nakai the Wanderer. It wasn't, I mean, the Glade Lord technically did, but you know, they did most of the work against Nakai, so it's very good of them. Now the Eternal Guards also held up pretty well, and even the Spellsinger of Life, she didn't take any damage, but she did actually kill a bunch of the skinks, so that was very good. Now for Not Hadries, aka Falcon, there's a bunch of these yeah, this cohort of Sotek Red Crested Skinks did very well here. Sacred Croxigores got some kills as well. I'm not really sure on what, but I mean, they killed the Eternal Guards. I mean, the Eternal Guards are very cheap, right? So I'm guessing that this unit did very well here, and of course Nakai didn't really do anything. But right, that's it for this. So thank you all for watching. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, follow me on social media. See you all next time.